Why seniors guard time like gold. They're old, but they guard this like gold. As we age, we start to recognize the value of things in a different way. For many seniors, there's one thing that they protect fiercely, something far more valuable than anything money can buy. What is it? Time. The older we get, the more we realize that time is the one resource we can never get back, and as a result, seniors tend to guard it like gold. I've noticed this especially in my grandparents. Over the years, they've shown me that how we spend our time is a true reflection of our values. They don't waste their time on trivial things. Instead, they focus on what truly matters, spending time with family, pursuing passions, and appreciating the simple joys of life. In fact, my grandpa once said, "When you get to be my age, you don't waste a single second. You learn that every moment counts." In this video, I'm going to share with you why time is the most precious thing seniors never waste, and how this powerful lesson can change the way you approach life, no matter your age. Stick around to discover how these timeless lessons on time management can improve your own life and help you make the most of every moment. Welcome to Elderly Wisdom Secrets, where we uncover life-changing lessons from those who've lived through it all. Today, we're diving into why time is the one thing seniors never waste, and how we can learn to value it just as much. Have you ever felt like you were wasting time on things that didn't matter? How did that make you feel? As we move through life, it's easy to get swept up in the rush of work, social obligations, and the constant pressure to get things done. But as seniors often share, they've learned that mindlessly rushing through life isn't nearly as fulfilling as taking the time to live intentionally. With age comes the realization that time is our most precious resource, one we can never get back. My grandparents, for example, have taught me this lesson in the most practical way. They both say, when you're young, you rush to do everything. When you're older, you slow down and savor each moment. And this wisdom rings true in their daily lives. Whether it's enjoying a cup of coffee together, taking a peaceful walk in the park, or simply having a conversation, they make sure that every moment counts. This approach shows me that the true value of time lies in being present with loved ones, making intentional choices about how we spend our days, and not overcommitting to tasks that don't truly matter. Research supports this perspective too. Studies reveal that seniors who prioritize meaningful activities tend to have better mental and physical health and experience higher satisfaction as they age. A study by the National Institute on Aging found that mindfulness and intentional time spent with loved ones is a key factor in longevity and well-being. For many seniors, it's not about how much time they have left, but about making the most of the time they do have. Hanamachi for Sabosad Sheving, Kanirana Kath. Try it now. Take a moment to reflect on how you're spending your time. Are you focusing on what truly matters to you, or are you rushing through life? Today, carve out just 10 minutes to spend with someone you care about, or engage in something you enjoy. Start making your time count. 1. The power of saying number one of the key lessons seniors teach us about time management is the ability to say no. As we get older, we realize that time is our most precious resource, and one of the best ways to protect it is by setting boundaries. Bajaria Senior Haxi Matebi. Grandpa often said, "The more I say no to unimportant things, the more I can say yes to what truly matters." In his younger years, he was always overwhelmed by commitments, trying to please everyone. But as he aged, he learned that true freedom comes from choosing where and how to spend his time. For seniors, it's not about doing everything. It's about focusing on what brings joy, fulfillment, and purpose. By saying no to distractions, they create space for the things that matter most, whether that's spending time with family, pursuing passions, or enjoying a quiet moment. This ability to prioritize makes seniors incredibly wise when it comes to managing their time. Try it now. Think about your own commitments. Are there any that you can say no to in order to focus on what truly matters? Take a moment today to say no to something that doesn't serve your happiness or purpose. 2. The importance of living with purpose. Living with purpose is one of the best ways to make time meaningful, especially as we age. Many seniors remind us that it's not the quantity of time we have, but how we spend it that counts. Purpose gives our time value and meaning. For example, Grandma found purpose in volunteering at the local library. She didn't see it as a chore, but as a chance to contribute to the community and make a difference. She always made sure her time was spent on things aligned with her values. As she often said, "If I'm not helping someone, I'm not really living." Time spent with purpose is never wasted. This philosophy shows us that when we live intentionally, every moment counts. Seniors deeply understand that it's not about how long we live, but how we live those years. Try it now. Reflect on what gives you purpose. What activity or cause makes you feel fulfilled? Start by carving out time for that today and see how it changes your perspective on time. 3. The gift of time with loved ones. One of the most valuable lessons seniors teach us about time is the importance of spending it with loved ones. As we get older, we realize that no amount of material wealth can replace the moments spent with the people who matter most. Grandparents always made time for family. Whether it was Sunday dinner, a quiet evening together, or simply sharing stories, they understood that relationships are the true treasures of life. Grandma often said, "When you're young, you chase after everything. When you're older, you realize that the most important things are right in front of you." Time with family, with loved ones, it's worth more than anything money can buy. Research supports this truth. Spending time with loved ones is proven to increase happiness and longevity. Those who prioritize relationships tend to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. Seniors understand this deeply, which is why they focus on building memories with their loved ones, rather than filling their time with things that don't matter. Try it now. Think about the people who matter most in your life. When was the last time you spent quality time with them? Take a moment today to reconnect with someone you care about. Cherish those moments. They are the true treasures of life. 4. The gift of time for yourself. Seniors also teach us the importance of spending time on ourselves. It's easy to get caught up in taking care of others and fulfilling responsibilities, but self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Grandma often said, taking time for yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. Whether it was knitting, reading, or simply sitting with a cup of tea, she knew that moments of solitude recharged her and gave her the energy to be fully present for others. Research shows that time spent on self-care can reduce stress, improve mental well-being, and enhance overall health. Seniors who prioritize their well-being often feel more fulfilled and balanced in their lives. Try it now. Take a moment today to do something just for you. Whether it's a walk, reading, or simply enjoying a peaceful moment, give yourself the gift of self-care. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of others. 5. The importance of time for reflection. Finally, seniors teach us the power of reflection. As we age, we begin to realize that looking back isn't about regret. It's about learning from the past and moving forward with wisdom. Grandpa often said, "The past is a teacher, not a weight to carry." He would sit quietly, reflecting on his life, sometimes smiling, sometimes thoughtful, but always grateful for the lessons learned. This practice didn't just help him make peace with the past, it gave him clarity about how to spend his time moving forward. Seniors understand that the best use of time isn't always about action. It's also about pausing to reflect on what truly matters, what we've learned, and how we can apply those lessons. Try it now. Take a moment today to reflect on your own life. What have you learned from your experiences? And how can those lessons help you make the most of your time moving forward? Reflection is a gift that can help you use your time in the most meaningful way possible. As we've seen from the wisdom of seniors, one of the most powerful lessons they teach is that quality always trumps quantity when it comes to time. As we age, many seniors come to realize that time is more valuable than anything money can buy. They are careful with how they spend their time, ensuring they focus on the things that truly matter. My grandfather often said, "It's not about how much time you have, it's about how you choose to spend it." This mindset has helped seniors prioritize meaningful activities like spending time with family, pursuing hobbies, and appreciating the simple pleasures of life. The richness of life is not found in doing more, but in focusing on what brings joy, fulfillment, and peace. Seniors have learned that the most valuable moments are the ones that matter most, not the endless tasks that often distract us from the things we care about. The key is to slow down and savor the moments rather than racing through life. Research backs up this idea too. Studies show that when we dedicate time to things that nourish us, whether it's deepening relationships, engaging in physical activity, or practicing mindfulness, we experience a range of benefits. Seniors who live intentionally report lower stress levels, better mental health, and improved physical well-being. By embracing this approach, we can create a future filled with greater joy and purpose, just like the seniors who have embraced these principles. Try it now. Take a moment today to reflect on how you're spending your time. Are you investing in the things that truly matter to you, or are you caught up in distractions? Consider carving out space in your schedule for meaningful activities, whether that's spending time with family, pursuing a passion, or simply enjoying a moment of peace. The more intentional you are with your time, the more fulfilling your life will become. So there you have it. The one thing seniors never waste: time. It's not about how much time we have, but how we choose to spend it that truly shapes our lives. Seniors show us that by prioritizing what really matters, whether it's enjoying meaningful moments with loved ones, engaging in fulfilling activities, or taking time for personal reflection, we can make every second count. They've mastered the art of living intentionally, cherishing each moment they have. If we follow their example, we can unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment, joy, and purpose in our own lives. Essa, now, it's your turn. Start today. Take a moment to think about where your time is going and how you can start prioritizing what truly matters. Whether it's connecting with family, carving out time for self-care, or simply practicing mindfulness in the present, every small change you make can lead to a more meaningful life. If this video inspired you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Elderly Wisdom Secrets for more timeless lessons on how to live a more fulfilling life. Let's continue learning from the wisdom of those who've experienced it all. Until next time, take care, and remember, time is the most precious thing we have, so let's use it wisely.